Oh my goodness. Why was I doing that? I was like, yes. Trigger a wave action of VTuber. Yes, hello, it is me. Not a VTuber, the FaceTuber. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a fine Friday evening, or whatever happens to be in your time zone. I'm Cody. Welcome to FaceTuber Friday. We have Omega claiming first. Congrats on first. Aqua, congrats on second. Helio, congrats on third. Also, welcome on in Rosie. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Also, we have some pretty fun attendance rates here. So we've got Aqua checking in for the 76th session, maintaining an attendance rate of 98.7, which is a very nice number to look at. Rosie checking in for the 22nd session, maintaining an attendance rate of 95.7%. Oh my goodness. There was one more check-in, right? Oh, it's the most recent check-in. Helio checking in for the 23rd session. Those numbers only build up. How's the weather around you? We actually did get a bit of snow. And it's warming up. So our forecast is definitely verifying so far. Not too bad up here. We're not really supposed to get much for snowstorm conditions tonight. Just there is a possibility of periodic snow. Actually, it's likely. It's like 82% or something like that. ECL, welcome on in. I hope you're having a fantastic time zone as well. There's also some other check-ins. I'm not going to call them out individually or anything like that. It is a lurker-friendly command, but if you do say hey or use something else aside from, then yeah, I'll welcome you in all the same. Also, a big welcome to anybody who arrived here on a lurk. We're going to be doing some weather talk, as is technically Friday is considered a weekday. But we are on the weekend part, but I still do the I still do the weather. The weather segment. So yeah, here we are. And oh my goodness, here some of you are in the central to much of the southern states, all the way the heck over to the central to northeastern coast. With your winter storm warnings. Not necessarily like snowstorm condition, but mixed precipitation, heavy snowfall, all the stuff that's not fun to drive in. How tush weather around you, tush? Okay, sectoral captain, that makes no sense. The sectoral captain tried and didn't really succeed on that one. Oh, yeah, I guess we do have a background for... I think we had this last week, too. We have a background. I could smack the background if I want to. You won't really notice, though. It's a green screen. I just... Nah, I'm hearing things. My brain is hearing things. Oh yeah, it's time to Wind Waker, isn't it? I'm just gonna smack my phone over there. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm gonna do. Press button. I'm getting it started. Where's the dash again? The password for this is the maximum length that's allowed in the password field. It's if I made the password even one character longer, it would not be happy with me. Don't. Oh my goodness. All right. Hold on. I'm gonna stand this up so that it doesn't. It's gonna fall, isn't it? It's gonna fall. Because I have to press the button. The button that changes the topic. Yep, there we go. That's what I'm looking for.
I wonder what this button does.
Oh, it's red button time. It's a Kirby.
Hi.
It's a Kirby.
Where did that come from?
Hey, that's a new outcome. Oh, also, hold on. I have to press the button. I have to press the button. It'll be back. Sponge Violet, welcome on in. Oh my goodness. Omega. Boating course. Oh, that's right. We found out we could make easy bank off of this. Long time no see. That's great to see you again, Sponge Violet. Welcome on in. Oh yeah, we were making bank off of this, weren't we? We're gonna do this once, and then we're going to afterwards. We're just gonna continue on our quest, right? I think we made enough rupees then. I missed it. I forgot my controls. Yeah, I completely forgot my controls there. That was great. I love bumping it. I like glitching it too, but we only did that once. Hold on, I'll read in just a moment. While we're doing this, I'm just trying to stay focused here. Did I grab both of those? We stay away from the explodies. We crash into more things. Gotta make sure I crash into more things. How did that count as crashing into the barrel? Every other time, it just does a funk, and the barrel goes flying. Well, it doesn't always go flying, but... we're just that dedicated. Because my cousin's dad at hotspot. I'm able to ask how you are. Oh, heck yes. We're wrapping up our 18-day family vacation in the Philippines in a few days. I hope it's been a lot of fun. My goodness, I miss international travel. Last time I was able to international travel was 2019. Before companies... I really feel like they use the pandemic as an excuse to just, like, keep out on everything. I really do. It's like, seriously. Look. After, like, 2022, when we started recovering from everything, I'm on the wrong side. I am on the wrong... wait, what was it? Ah, yeah, yes. 2022, there we go. When things started going back to a normal operation. Well, a lot of companies kept certain certain things they cut. So it's like, uh-huh, okay. And some of these companies are really demonstrating how much they care. We've got our share of airlines cheaping out on things and experimenting with tiny seats. WestJet, call you out for that one. And paying to be able to choose your seat. Like, seriously? I can't wait to international travel again one day. One of these days. The chest in front of your hut by Fool a take what you need chest? Oh, yes, it is. Yep. Anything that I don't have any use of and somebody else can just take it, so yeah, go ahead. Yoink a stack of sticks. Oh yeah, sticks are needed for everything. Except I kept getting a whole bunch of sticks for everything and had like 400, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put some excess over here. Still pretty useful. Yes, I did make a fortune. Now, hearts. Thank you. That's not how you grab. That's not how you grab hearts. Ah, yes, magic. Exactly. That's what I... Hold on, can we do the double barrel? Yes! Except it didn't make the double noise. That made the double noise. No. Pick up. Pick it up. There we go. No delay so far. That's nice. Someone who just decided to take trains more seriously. I couldn't care less about airlines these days. Yeah, there's not very... WestJet is terrible to begin with. Yeah, WestJet is pretty scummy. Air Canada was even worse. The way they were treating their pilots and stuff, it was like just... such a joke. Alright, where do we need to be going? We need to be going... this way. But we have land in our way. Oh, hey, the winds are actually already going the correct way. That's nice. We can find the fish for this area, apparently. Let's indulge in this. We've got a bigger wallet. We can carry up to 1,000 rupees, so... And we know Tingle's going to extort us next time we find a Triforce chart, so we gotta be ready. Did that rupee sound just get interrupted by the music? Is this the icy area? Yeah, I'm not gonna ruin the minigame for an area I can't reach. However, what is that? That looks like a great fairy island. Let's see if we can access it yet. I will catch up on chat in just a bit. I'm just focused on minigame focused. Oh. The minigame just abruptly ended. Alright. We're gonna sail with crosswinds. We even got to a resort place of sorts, a town of Horan, in the island of Halloween. Oh. Interesting. We even pushed to go to the resort place of sorts, the town of Tush. Ah, yes, of course, the town of Tush. All right, sure. In the island of Halloween. Okay, sectoral captain, and other surrounded islands in that area. Ooh. That does sound like quite a bit of fun right there. Fun adventuring. Right here. There be treasure. Yeah, a stack of sticks, totally, for sure. That's totally fine. Post stream, I will be probably chilling over in that community server again. So I might accumulate more stuff. Oh, hold on. I don't have the bait equipped. If you need some sticks, you can take 2 stacks from the chest near my house. I don't know if I told you in a previous stream, but January 20th marked 20 years since FMP when he first appeared in the light novel. Ah, yes, you did mention that. Sexily flying hair, ponytail hair. Oh my goodness. Wonderful, I can fight more. Oh my goodness. Long story short, we did a lot of hiking, swimming, and kayaking. Sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds like a pretty good workout too. Those are workout activities right there. Brush attack. It's an upside down heart. Listen up, small fry. This is just between you and me. On Onset Island, buried beneath the black soil, there's some serious treasure. Now, I know it sounds like I'm trying to pull your leg, but I'm serious. Try digging there. What? You haven't got anything to dig with? I would say try using an animal or something. Work smarter, not harder, small fry. And that's all the info I have to offer. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Mizua the fish. All right, let's see if we meet the qualifications to ferry. Oh, we got sound delay again. Yep, let's not be surprised. I blame the Wii U gamepad, honestly. I think it's what's causing the delay. We also went to the most Windows desktop wallpaper looking beach. Oh my goodness. That sounds lovely. Welcome on in, Lucci. I just hoard everything to begin with. If you needed dirt, gave him 800. And you needed cobblestone, gave him 600. I have a lot of soil. I think I just threw it, though, at some point, because I just kept getting too many stacks of it. Oh, this is bombs, isn't it? Hightail? Indeed. Indeed, Hightail. Not to be mistaken with Hyrule. Ah, yes. The delayed jump scare. Young Waker of the Winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. More purple flowers. Okay, we can now carry 99 bombs. Bombs for bombs. Oh, do we have... Hold on. We already have a fairy in a bottle. So, that means we can just... get tickled by a whole bunch of fairies. There we go. We ate pretty good here in the Philippines. Highlights for me was mainly chain restaurants. Jolie, Chowking, which makes Chinese food. Jake's Pizza, Potato Corner, specializes in flavored French fries. Classic savory food. This drive is heaven on earth. Oh, heck yes. I think we usually look for local places when we travel. But it can be a bit of trial and error. And also, when we were in places like Jakarta, well, we've got family that lives there. And they can give us insights to which places to trust and which to not trust. Otherwise, it's a gamble. Or it's a gamble if you don't know enough firsthand. It would have been hilarious if I had just defeated, that blue jelly, that blue chew, without doing anything. Just smacked it. I attacked it as it spawned before it could become electrified. Jeez. There's our delayed jump scare. Who else remembers bombs? I mean, from... Oh, yes. It might hear it here on occasion. Especially when I talk about lamp oil and rope. There is no lamp oil in this game, though. At some point, I need to travel to the Philippines to see friends and to just experience it. It is nice to travel when you get the chance to. I want to revisit Australia at some point, but also New Zealand is a place that I'm very much interested in. Very stormy here. Alright, back to the map. Where am I going now? I am going north. Which is where the winds are. That's convenient. We did eat at local places too. Only one of them was memorable for me. It is a gamble going for them. Especially if you don't have connections with somebody who's like lived there for a long period of time. That was our luck. Is we had somebody who lived there. Why? Hello? Why are you using your sword? Boomerang. Sheesh. Whee. Oh, what? We still have room in our wallets for this. Probably 50 rupees. We did eat at local places too. Oh, wait, I already read that. The burgers in Filipino McDonald's and Burger King are smaller than in North America. Ah, maybe meat is just not that plentiful over there, and they gotta be more modest with it. Quite possible. I had to get a passport, but I've heard passports are randomly becoming invalid right after getting them. That sounds like a passport you get from a scammer. Maybe people are getting them from scammers. Not really wanting to get one and find out if it is or isn't valid when I travel. Passport office issue. Yeah, more like a scam office issue. They shouldn't be doing that shit. Like, they need to do that stuff properly. Sheesh. My parents are born here, but the local restaurants are still a hit and miss. Ah. Are we still pointing the right way? Okay, good. Also, I see fish. There we go. Filipino North American. Heck yeah. Get ready for brush attack. The Southern Triangle Island. Well, there we go. A famed photographer lives far to the north of here in Windfall Island. He's apparently real wise and talented in the ways of pictography. He's even said to have a legendary pictographs that he treasures above all other things. He keeps them hidden away in a secret safe, or so they say. By the way, Small Fry, what exactly is a pictograph anyway? Why is this camera absolute garbage? Yeah, get out of here with that. Okay, now we're here. Way too many of those dumb... whatever they're called. Way too much sound delay on the card. Oh. Yeah, my passport's still valid for a really long time. I get the ones that are valid for a really long time. Well, and it's probably easier to have a passport in Canada. Can't afford international travel at the moment anyway, since car is on the list. Yeah, car is definitely a significant bite out of the budget. Hey, getting stormy here. And now the storm is gone. Just like that. Can't afford a passport currently. Wandering traveler who seeks the guideposts of the goddess. Place the pearl you hold here. You place Nairu's pearl in the ancient statue's hands. That's all three of them. Take low. They're glowing. Ah! No, you were right to run away, like... Whoa. That... Wow. Wouldn't it be convenient if it landed on the platform? On the slope at the near the top of the tower there? Ah, yes. Start this area most of the way up the city. Alright, let me scroll up a bit. As a travel agent and accountant, that's how we're able to afford all this. Ah. No, that's a big advantage, being able to find the best deals. So my American friends can't fathom how much more they are... How much more they are in Canada versus the US. And ours have gone up a bit. They've gone up a decent amount, although... They're valid for... It's a better deal to get the ones that are valid for longer now. We all have Philippine passports, making us dual citizens, essentially making my mom's house in the Philippines a second home. Oh, that makes travel there much easier. You guys could get up there depending on if it's rushed or not, but it's still like 300. Oh. It's still cheaper in Canada. It's cheaper in Canada. I don't recall our passports ever being anywhere near that. For a college student? Yeah. Managed to get a simple enough job to work from home. I'm only 18, turning 19 this year. It's pretty lucky to get something like that this early. It's a pain in the arse up here in Canada to get a job like that. Such a pain in the arse. Tush here that I managed tush a simple enough tush work from home and okay okay sectoral captain, that's way too much tush. You can barely comprehend what the heck you're trying to say. But I'm not broke, but enough to pay for a car and travel and actually it'll take vacations. Yeah. If I had the budget, I'd move to an area where you don't need a car to get everywhere. If I had a budget, I'd move off this continent. I don't like living in North America. Canada has way too much BS happening on the political scale, and the US has even worse BS happening. It's like, nah, I don't want to be near either of these. Mexico's sort of a Wild West. You can't... I mean, I haven't really even entertained the idea of living down there. That's, yeah, no. So, over the seas. Maybe, perhaps, an area where I, enjoyed myself a good 90 to 92% of the time. Like Australia. Or, I don't know. I'd need to scout out New Zealand first and see if it's a place that I'd want to live. Yeah, yeah, I didn't pay anywhere near $300 either for a passport. That's that's a lot. You know, North America treats public transport like second-class citizens. It really does. The places with public transport are also double for living. Yep. Rent alone, where I used to live in the city, is like double for what the rent out here is. Yeah, that's why big city is like, yeah, no. I already have hard enough time trying to secure good sources of income, and then you've got those expenses. Google tells me that the base cost for an adult passport in America is $165. Keep in mind, Google's answers are also incredibly BS. I don't know where 75% of these answers come from. Some of them, like the result rate underneath, will immediately say something else. And it's like, wow, thanks for the answer you pulled out of your arse. I don't know where it came from. Where's the citation? The AI is just pulling this stuff out of the air and saying, oh yeah, this is it. It's like, get out of here, Google. I don't want to be here. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be down in the U.S. right now. That's for sure. Hey, it's Fool. Welcome on in. Everybody give Fool a follow. Plays Phasmo. But also, you might actually see it in the shout out here. Was playing some Hytale as well, which is quite a bit of fun, actually. We've been having a lot of fun with that. Also, welcome on in, Pay. Good to see you. We got so many amazing people here. Let me make sure I didn't miss any messages. I gotta scroll up a little. Whereas Canadian folks, they pay more for urgency. Yeah, that makes sense. Expedited stuff. I found someone online who pays $1,650 a month for 160 square feet around New York City. Ugh. New York City is one of the worst places. I might wager around all of North America to live in terms of cost to live in. I wouldn't want to live in New York. Why would I even pay it? Why would I pay a premium? I wouldn't even want to pay a discounted price to live in New York. Way too much happening there. It's too big of a city. But it takes a long time, like a month or two. You can rush it for extra. I think for us it takes. For me, it took a couple weeks. So it still takes a little bit, but that's fine. I can wait that time. If I'm renewing my passport with plans to travel, I'm probably doing it like a year in advance. Yeah, welcome on in, Pay. Welcome on in, Fool. Also, happy birthday, Pay. It's still Friday, right? Yes, it's still Friday. Here it's still Friday. I don't have like a special effects or well, technically I could because there's a built-in effect with Firebot. But I don't have it like configured. In some places, not true in most. Otherwise, we wouldn't see so many folks taking public transport. Over here, oh my goodness. Now, our bus drivers are the best, honest. We have some fantastic bus drivers. We have some bus drivers who should not be operating the bus, too. Some of the maneuvers I've seen the occasional driver do. Most of them, though, are pretty good, pretty friendly. A lot of them will say, we'll give you thanks. So if you give way, let the bus pull out. However, our city, well, okay, I don't really take transit all too much because I live like far enough away that I don't really have to deal with it. When I'm in the city, on the other hand, that's a whole different story. If I have to do anything that involves downtown, I don't drive there because I don't want to park there. So I take transit in those cases. They've really messed around with some of these transit routes, and it's like it's another scenario where, hey, city planner, can I have your job? I have no experience, and I could do better than you. Maybe in some tush. But very not true most. Otherwise, we wouldn't tush so many folks taking part in transport sectoral captain. What the heck? My goodness, sectoral captain, calm down. Yeah, Hightail's been a lot of fun, actually. I mean, based off of Minecraft, but with a lot of quality of life improvements that you needed to mod the heck out of Minecraft for. I don't see why not. City living compared to where I am costs way more than I pay. $1,300 for a 3-bedroom out here with my own attached garage. Oh, that sounds so nice. My sister has a tiny 1-bedroom apartment and pays $1,200 a month for rent. Ugh. Ed pays mom sent me a recipe that Pay loves and made it tonight for her birthday. Oh, heck yes. Also made a cheesecake on the Instapot, which is cooling down the fridge. Oh my goodness. Homemade cheesecake. Someone in our family, our youngest sister, is actually really good at making cheesecakes in a jar. They're delightful. Every once in a while she'll make a batch. Have access to public transport, costs more to live in areas with it. It really does drive up the living costs quite a lot. Happy tush. Yes, happy tush pay. Oh my goodness. The sectoral captain here, what the heck? Throw in random stuff too. We live in an area with good public transportation. I am so glad that there's good public transportation over there. It's a mixed bag for, in terms of here. It actually depends on which city I have business in. For instance, Calgary's transit's actually not half bad. Edmonton's transit is a bloody joke. Oh, by the way, it says his tower. There we go. Saskatoon's transit is mostly alright. Its reliability leaves something to be desired. I haven't really tried Regina's transit. And Winnipeg's transit, I've only taken once. It's alright. I haven't taken it enough to really get like a good assessment on it, though. Does correlate public transport doesn't exist out here in the rural Midwest? It does. I mean, it does overall contribute to a bit of like the overall property values, etc., and all that stuff, which makes sense. It's one of the quality of life things that they measure when determining an area's worth, but it shouldn't spike it. In a city that plays fair, but not every city does play fair. I don't live in a city anymore, but our rent around here is about the same as Halifax. Oh, gosh. If you live in downtown Halifax, your rent is more expensive because of a location. That makes sense. They do increase the price of something based on amenities nearby. In Final Fantasy XIV, they do that too. It's dumb. Why add that realism? Why add that realism into Final Fantasy XIV? I play Final Fantasy XIV to get into my fantasy, not for realism. We do have ads about to start soon, so be prepared. We might have ads interrupting. A heat isn't working? Oh, dear. This is not a good time for a heat not to work. I hope we can get that solved ASAP because, yeah, that's just... Right. Because public transportation is expensive to make. Yeah. Even though it would benefit everyone, places don't install it because of the cost. Yeah, it has a consistent cost. If it did exist, it would bring down the cost of living. I wish it worked that way over here. I really wish it worked that way over here. Nothing brings down the cost of living in this area or around our city. Around the city. Cities. I should be saying cities because it's like multiple places here, but it's like nearest city. Oh, that's right. Also, one of the cities that I travel to, their property value assessors, we're pretty convinced that they're conducting a scam in terms of incorrectly valuing people's properties way higher than they're supposed to be. So we're pretty convinced this is the case because I've went by some really bad quality neighborhoods with high crime rates and like criminals, likely criminals, all over the place. And there was a house selling in that area for over $600,000. It's like, why would I pay $600,000 for this place when in that kind of neighborhood you wouldn't be able to walk around at night? Why would I pay over $500,000 to acquire a property where I do not feel safe? Because landlords are greedy. If they pay that much to the city, they'll pay that much for it here. Yeah, there's also that issue. There's also that issue. But my goodness, some of these areas that are being valued at like this amount, it's like, what have you done to improve this area? This area looks run down. It doesn't look like any efforts being put into like help this neighborhood out. Why is everything over here selling for over $500,000? Doesn't look like $500,000 to me. We struggle with keeping our roads maintained. I think the only city near me with good public transport is Chicago. Yeah, there's way too much of it. But like if you really look at things overall, I think the ultimate issue here is corporate and government are interfering with one another. Remember how, well, maybe not a lot of you remember, but some of you who went through social studies, remember how I'm talking about, like, how out of hand religion and state became at a point? Like, back in the medieval days? Well, it feels like nowadays, and quite considerably in the past, corporate and state are, like, a huge problem. So, parts of history are repeating themselves. I mean, we're especially seeing that nowadays. They're repeating themselves in a different way, but you know, we're recognizing the patterns. Guess from what I've learned from this convo is that the Midwest is weakest compared to the West Coast. Oh my goodness. Road plate maintenance sucks in some places for sure.
But
it's rougher up here too because we get the deep winters and then we get our freeze thaw and then we get our temperatures can't make up their mind. Like what we're getting now. We're dealing with extreme cold right now. Well, no, not quite. We're about to deal with above zero temperatures next week. We're going back to above freezing. I'd much rather have public transportation, but honestly, I don't see it happening here. We barely have any public transport outside of cities and suburbs. Anywhere else has almost zero. You got Uber or some places taxis, but both are private. Yeah. Our roads break every winter, and they barely fix it before the next winter. Sounds like you need better people in charge of your cities and state. You know, We need better people. We need better leadership over here too, on multiple levels. Our leadership is really bad. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if I could say that I could do better, because if I like took a leadership position of, I don't know, the nearest city to here, there'd be so much crap to clean up. Would I ever be able to get something done after? Would I have enough time to clean up all of that nonsense left behind? Same apartment, only difference is the new tub surround. One friend paid $450 a month, everything included 11 years ago. My other friend 4 years ago, $1,000 a month, everything included. Now $1,200 a month. That sounds about in line with inflation nowadays in a lot of areas. I don't accept, by the way, I'm not one of the people who accept inflation as a norm. I call inflation the creep and greed. Because really, if we found a good balance for prices in that, we'd never have to increase them. We could just keep all the prices the same. Supply, demand, yes, yes, yes. Problem is, things never go back down to the lower value when when there is plenty of supply. The only thing that we really notice with the supply and demand thing that fluctuates is fuel. Gasoline, diesel, etc., etc. Everything else, there's a shortage. They spike up the price, and then it stays the same when their supply recovers. It's really annoying. I love my apartment complex. It's unbelievably expensive, and something's always broken. At least the public transport is good. At least you've got some good public transit. Infrastructure in general is getting more expensive out here since data centers are rolling in. I don't like how obsessed some areas are getting with data centers. We do not need to massively expand AI. For Pete's sakes. We're struggling to keep up with people's needs. Let's focus on people's needs instead of focusing on AI, for Pete's sakes. Oh, I hope they put out laws and stop these crypto mining centers. I wish they'd do that. I'm not sure if they're gonna do that, but I really wish they would. Dark Dragon Warrior, welcome on in. I'm catching up on chat, so that might be why I'm a little delayed on reading things up. You know, I could do better, Mr. Ford. It's gonna be a running joke now. I mean, he's definitely a lot more forward, and definitely, unlike a lot of other leaders, it's definitely getting things done. I'm not sure if it's the most steady or recommended path was taken, but it's getting things done. I'm not sure if they're. Wait, what? Sectoral captain, what? It's all tush. Okay, all right, sectoral captain. Wow. I'm trying to catch up, and then I see the sectoral captain is all tush. Oh my goodness. Have so many plans with the government would make it so hard to legally do anything. Yeah. Data centers for big companies. 14 is they're trying to start doing the AI data centers in some areas around here. Their first plan got overthrown by the people because the majority in the county were like, "Nope, we don't have the resources. You're taking the fresh water over here. We don't have enough fresh water to supply your thirsty data centers. So just don't." Stop obsessing over AI, like, people. Come on, calm down. One step at a time. Huge thing. Don't build something that we do not have an infrastructure for. Get the foundation up. Feel so lucky because where we are, the buses are always running, everything's connected, and the ferry system is amazing. Oh, heck yes. Riding on the ferry is one of my favorite things. If streaming doesn't work out in the long run, I'd want to work for the ferry system. Now, we don't have much of a ferry system, but that's because we don't have, our water percentage isn't really that high. We got, if I travel a little, we got a river. Oh, we got lakes if we travel too, but the lakes are pretty easy to just drive around because of the roads. The difference in infrastructure, public transport, and overall cost of living from country to country is insane now. Yeah. Unfortunately, since we don't have any laws and regulations in place whatsoever, it's now a talking point. Yeah. So now they're going to plan about making a plan to put up a law against it. And I guess in 10 years, maybe we'll see something change. You know, after many things have already been built. Price of living going up, but pay isn't. Yay. Exactly. Yep. Some of the things I've heard is a closed loop system, and for them to pay back money to reclaim the land. Yeah. It's gonna be that, for sure. And they front the bill on infrastructure, yep. Alright, so Dark Dragon Warriors is gonna move some laundry. Alright, go on ahead and do that. And it will almost certainly crash too. OpenAI's losing tons of money. Well, OpenAI is just one of them. I think there's too many companies investing in AI. See, the problem is it's going to get oversaturated. We'll have laws years from now after the damage is done. Exactly. Unless we somehow get bipartisan
Did he just
support.
walk
Yep.
up slowly and down smash?
You need all of them to burn. Oh my goodness. Welcome on in, Fiber Optics. Yeah. Just, like, they need to calm down with these data centers, for Pete's sakes. Also, they use a ton of fresh water. So again, let's calm down with this stuff. And focus on things that are more productive. And not, look, I don't want AI as inaccurate as Google, the one that Google shoves down our throats every time we search something up, spitting out results for me. Google is incredibly inaccurate, and they have been for a while. I miss the mid-2000s. Google search results were actually really accurate. They actually considered the words that you put in and pulled up some good results based off of that. Google search is, yeah. Half the time, when you put a question in, it doesn't even answer your question. It changes the question and answers that changed question.
Here.
Copilot's also really, really bad. I uninstalled Copilot when a Windows update put it on my computer, so I didn't want to bother with it. No. Especially with Microsoft products, because Microsoft products, well, their search engine is Bing, which is one of the worst search engines out there. No thanks. Yeah, Gemini. I uninstalled that from my phone too. One of the updates tried to sneak that onto the phone. No thanks. I'm good. I like doing these tasks myself. It keeps my brain running. I like using my brain, so I'll use my brain. Thank you. Look, I'll have a general respect for like our future AI overlords and all that stuff. But I don't need your assistance, all right? All right, you guys just, you fellas just keep the AI overloads lords, they can just keep doing their thing and I'll just do my thing. Facts. Push. Mm-hmm. Yep. Husband estimated that AI wouldn't thrive, especially with how explosive investing is. Not enough results versus resources. Yeah, it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable to invest in. I have to use Microsoft stuff for classes. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes we do. Some post-secondary institutions and all that. Especially if they got a deal from Microsoft. Search up if the Titanic's pool still has water in it. Oh my goodness. I have to do everything in Word. They won't accept anything else. Opens up a Google Doc and saves it as a docx. Okay. Yes, I did this on Google. I was like, I did this on Word. I definitely did this on Word. Yes. I have an older version of Office on my other computer. I was looking up an actor and the AI summary at the top kept giving me the wrong answer over and over. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Sometimes I Google insane things like Scarlett Johansson is at my door. It's see if it trips the AI into talking about it. Oh my goodness. That'll lead to some fun results every once in a while for sure. I miss everything not being a subscription. You didn't miss much. I was talking a whole bunch. During the ads. You definitely didn't miss much in terms of gameplay and all that. I think Google even admitted it's worse. They'd be delusional to not. It's so obvious that the Google AI is terribly inaccurate. They need to fix it. Fix it, Google. Yeah, actually, I had an instance of preferring searching myself than using AI 2 days ago. Got to learn about the ladybug larvae. Ooh. Is that how bad some of the AI is after all the stolen data it's consumed? Yeah. And all of the, oh, what's it called again? It's not scraping. Actually, no, I think it is website scraping. That it goes through. So funny. Does actor X have X from X? Yes, actor X from X has X. Actual results under it? No, this actor does not have X. Yep. Oh my goodness. Or if I'm looking for metrics, the AI shows an amount, the result underneath immediately shows a different amount. Ah, yes. Very accurate. Me too. Tush? Oh. Oh, it didn't get a hybrid name this time. That's usually where the name goes, and most of the time it just replaces the whole thing. The golden days. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness, I completely misread that. Yeah, the subscription-based models. Oh. I liked actually purchasing products and being able to, you know, keep that copy of the license permanently. Love the yapping. There's plenty of yapping. I was catching up and all that stuff. You need 6 subscriptions to follow one show note. Yeah. This might be one of the main reasons why my interest in TV in general just, like, died out, is because everything is subscription-based. It's like, screw that. Also, ad saturation is really bad on TV. And I am ad repulsed, so if I get too many ads on something, it makes me very disinterested. Probably missed some good weather yapping. Oh, the weather yapping was an hour ago. It actually lasted an hour and 15 minutes, which is longer than usual. I feel like we escaped cable ads for streaming, only for streaming to get cable ads within 5 to 10 years again. Yeah, the ads have caught up with the internet age, that's for sure. Big reason why I stopped watching TV in general. Yeah. I would argue it's getting worse than cable ads. Well, I don't know. Cable ads are really, really bad. Like, they've got to be like 50-50 right now. 50% ads, 50% content. My husband and I barely keep up with shows. Yeah. I don't think I've been pirating a whole bunch. I'm gonna watch ads. May as well be watching it for free as a trade-off. And you know what? This ad saturation is why pirating is becoming more popular. I don't think they realize this, but like, all of these inconveniences, the several streaming services needed to get something, that's exactly why pirating has become more popular, is because it's less of a pain in the arse. The Twitch ads that change your volume, oh my goodness, yeah. Yep. By the way, Twitch, where is the reporting system that you used to have for ads that do that? You used to be able to send feedback to them whenever you got a ad that's too loud. I guess they just conveniently got rid of it. Yeah. Yep, the volume change ones, those are absolutely annoying. Those infuriate me. And if these companies think I'm going to buy their product because they blasted my ears with something, no, you're going to have the opposite effect. In fact, you might even get a complaint from me instead. Killer ads are bad, but it's getting just as many ads on streaming services. It's starting to get pretty bad. I'm glad we're able to do the 3 minutes for hours thing, but honestly, ads used to come in much smaller numbers on Twitch. Where cramps are starting right now, and the cold is not helping. Oh, yeah, weather and cramps is not a fun combination. I get ads as screensavers too. Thankfully, I don't have a smart TV. I absolutely refuse to get a smart TV. I went out of the way with my last TV purchase to make sure it was an LED, not smart TV. It's bloatware built onto the TV. Just let me use the TV for what it's meant to be. I don't want anything else. No thanks. There's, you know, as much as I am into technology, I refuse to adopt a lot of the smart technology. There's too many strings attached. These get pretty bad. Might be doubling over in pain. Rough. Pretty rough to deal with, especially when the weather comes in and is throwing things at you while you're dealing with that. Yeah. Wouldn't mind watching some ads if they stopped adjusting the volume. It'd be nice. Oh, also, hold on. I forgot to fix that. Yeah, see, there we go. There we go. Now it's actually aiming at me. Usually pretty accepting of ads, but it's getting a bit much for me too. I have a low toleration for ads, so I'm usually the first one of like the earlier people who just get sick and tired of them and take action. Although on Twitch I do keep them off. Not gonna lie, getting sleepy as heck. This cold is making me hibernate. The heated blanket it got me feeling more and more sleepy. That'll definitely do it. Oh, Lucci, if you do need to rest, then feel free to rest. Also, thanks for the delayed jump scare. It will be here eventually. Did I don't remember if I got the hydrate earlier, so let me just, I think I did, but I'll get it again. There we go. I've actually found that sometimes Twitch forgets to give me ads, and I don't mind ads and all. Twitch's ad thing is a weird thing. So, every hour, I usually say it this way. It's every hour Twitch provides up to 3 minutes of ads. Because it says 3-minute ad block, but if Twitch doesn't have enough ads to supply for the 3 minutes, then it's less than 3 minutes. And there's actually the occasional time where they have no ads available, and you just get no ads. There's other times that they break their ad system, and ads just don't work. I don't mind if people don't get ads at all, because the income from ads is a joke. Barely get anything from ads at all. Subbing is way more effective. Bits are way more effective. Make sure you don't do them on a mobile platform because you'll get upcharged. And I just realized I should probably have like a donation option or something open too. Because the donation thing, well, Twitch doesn't take 50% of that. So if I should probably get something like that set up too. And just mention it as an option. Just a better way to show support. Yeah, I keep forgetting. I'm sure this idea has like popped into my head before, but I always forget about it. What will this button do? Oh, good. Oh my goodness. What was that combination of events? We have the delayed jump scare, which went off right away. Welcome on in, Jay. Good to see you. Also, was there a bell thrown? I don't know. And then the red button sent a meteor down and blew everything up. We are seeing a good variety of outcomes from the red button, so I'm going to say we're pretty big fan of the red button right now. Welcome on in, Jay. I hope you're having a lovely time zone. Ah, yes, tush. All right, so we had our session of talking, and now let's continue. We got this is what I mean by chat is #1 priority. All right, now we can go to gameplay. This tower, which the pearls of the gods have caused to appear, is a place that the gods of the ancient world prepared so that they might test the courage of men. Only one is able to overcome the trials that await here, and will be acknowledged by the gods as a true hero. Only then will the hero be permitted to wield the power to destroy the great evil. Just got home from the vets. Maria's tail wasn't right, and Scarlet was broken. It was actually a puncture wound, thank goodness. Okay, so a lot less of an issue. Okay, that's Good that it was just that. Yeah, that definitely could have been an issue. And the tail, that is an extension of a cat's spine, so it would be very unpleasant to have any issues worse than that. Gotta leave early for work. Not storming yet, but leaving early just in case of black ice. Good practice. Good practice. All right, Dark Dragon Warrior. Well, thank you for chilling with us. Good luck at work. Hopefully the hazards. Hopefully there's not too many hazards out there. Way less of an issue. It does need antibiotics. Makes sense. Makes sense. For any sort of like puncture or wound, that makes sense. Put in there. Oh, autocorrect. What? You know, sometimes it's like, what are you doing, autocorrect? Oh, hold on. We got massive delay on the capture card now. That which you must obtain now lies before you. You must believe in your own courage, which has led you to triumph over the many hardships you've faced. And you must triumph once again. You must rise above the trial of the gods. Autocorrect is smoking whatever the AI is. Yeah. That was human error. My brain said and. Government. Oh! And my finger said nope. Oh gosh. Well, it looks like it's time for us to go here. I don't remember enjoying this place very much. Tower of the Gods. Oh, hold on. No. I am here to destroy your structures. Behold, the rising and falling water. Destruction, exactly. Here we go. Yeah, it's gonna take care of that now. Link, can you not? There we go. Okay. Husband and I have a pot of coffee start automatically so we can have coffee while we're waiting for work. That sounds fantastic. Now, I am not a coffee drinker, but I know it is a very popular way to start the day. Hey, bombs. Hey, look, bombs. Hey, look, more bombs. Also have a touchscreen capable gloves, party beanie, and scarf ready. That sounds like a great combo to have. I like to arrange my stuff in a particular way in the morning so that I could just grab it all and head on out. We got a dungeon map. We got an annoying electric shoe. Well, hold on, we got multiple. You see, you're ready for this cold. Exactly. Need to tush ready. Tush this tush. Okay, that's too much tush. Yeah, can we aim for the one further back so I can, I don't know, take up multiple? Thank you. Hey, you. Take this! You know, people still want their fast food, even if they gotta make unsafe road conditions to do it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And in nasty weather conditions like these, like, people really... is it worth the risk? The answer is no, it is not worth the risk, but people still take it. In before somebody does it for ice cream. Okay, well now it's really difficult for me to argue against that. Lots of places are closing, but our workplace, if there's power, we gotta work. It is pretty costly for places to shut down, so I understand where they're getting at. Ah, almost. So close. Is it worth it? This is probably not worth it, but I'm gonna try. It was just about to explode. You see it expanding? Bullshit. Oh. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, let's wait for the water to go away. It's a large chain fast food, not some mom and pop shop. They can afford to close for the day. Yeah, they can. Well, other places would prefer not to. Oi. Okay, will this do it? Yes. Sort of. Can you, like... There. Goodbye, Choo-Choo. Goodbye. Goodbye, Choo-Choo! Yeah. 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 Today I learned people are thirsty for Hornet. People are thirsty for every character that exists. There will always be somebody thirsty for a character somewhere. Even if that character would probably like annihilate anybody who bothers them. There will always be somebody. A bug, for crying out loud. Yeah, that doesn't deter people. That doesn't deter them. There's an entire genre called Hear Me Out. Oh gosh. Ah, yes, I love sound delay. Let's reset this again. It's a joy pendant. Wow. There's no door here. So what did we learn? This room is not useful. That's what we learned. Okay.
But
Let's move for a more useful room. Okay, we're gonna wait the cycle out now. Wait, can you swim the correct direction? That'd be greatly appreciated. Yeah, that's why I was like, just put it on the platform. Just put it on the platform. Can we not have this animation every time Link wipes his arse on the platform? Well, yes, I thought they'd leave the bug alone. They don't leave... The people who have these tendencies don't leave any creature alone. Even if the creature disintegrates you on touch. Ooh. I don't think that's what I'm supposed to put in there. Couldn't be me. Totally not one of those. Here we go, folks. No character is safe from this. Canonically, the sectoral leader is safe from all of that because he has a barrier around him at all times. And he rarely trusts people. Wow, that sounded generic. He wouldn't trust people enough to lower his barrier. And I don't trust this choo-choo. So this choo-choo is going to, oh, turn into nothing. Okay. So... Okay. Link has become box. But why does the entire game have to pause every single time that touches a platform? All right, let's wait. Oh, there we go. Welcome to Rainbow Road, everybody. Da, 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 da. Let's wait for the water cycle. I know I was gonna be like 3/4 of the way across, and then the water would rise, and I would be like, yep, that's how it works. Don't worry, I'll hear you out. Why does it sound like a threat? Oh my goodness. Kind of like the phenomena. Gratis Mora. Could a threat be a compliment? You will never know. Pretty sure my husband has a hear me out on that one. Oh my gosh. Oh. That's what we're looking for. Okay, that was sort of funny. Dropped it, and then we got shoved by it. Who put these jars back? Big mistake. Don't respawn the jars, ever. Or they will be broken again. This is the hero of time we're talking about. We'll eternally break them forever. Why did I do that? Oh. I'm fine with that. I thought I was going to have to watch that cutscene multiple times because I did that. Ah, great. We're just gonna... Wait. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Except I think you briefly go into the water. Yeah, I figured. That's really dumb. So I have to do before the water drops. Alright. Lovely. Prince Predator, Warrior Within. And I got that's all I'll say. Oh gosh. Like, why are you one of the worst jumpers around? That was such a terrible jump. Why did you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you jump at such a terrible angle? Yeah, like I said earlier, I don't like this place. I should just throw the torch at one of the torches and see if that does what it needs to do. I need to see now. It terrified me as an adult. Why? This room sucks. They gave the fish jiggle physics. Oh, yes. jiggly fish. Well, I mean, that's how you go across with a unlit lantern. Should probably light it up so that I don't waste my time. There we go. The thing chases you and you cannot fight back. That's how I learned my fear of being chased. Oh, gosh. So what the heck do I do from here? Oh, hold on. I gotta move these boxes so that they're not in such a dumb formation. Can you... All right. And there's the sound delay again. I'm awake. I didn't go to bed that early. Oh. Or with it is my favorite of the original trilogy. Or Ubisoft was doing a remake. Oh, it's Ubisoft. Don't put much faith into it then. Why does the torch go out when... That is so stupid. This place is stupid. I don't like it. You're moving one closer. You're moving one closer. You're moving one closer. You're moving way over here. And then I'm wasting my time with another cycle because... this place. This is only the, to gain entry, by the way. There we go. Finally done this. Hey, we got a small key. There we go. I really don't care about you yellow choo-choos. You really should just not bother me. Wait. There. War Within is my favorite out of the original trilogy. I heard Ubisoft was making a remake of Sands of Times and canceled it. Ubisoft is good at canceling things. They also laid off a bunch of employees, and honestly, they're not a very good company. Another company that doesn't really put a good reputation for Canada. Can we not have the water conveniently go down as soon as I need to cross this? Warrior Within is my favorite out Tush the original trilogy. Okay. I heard Ubisoft was doing a remake Tush Sans Tush. Can you leave, Choo Choo? I'm trying to read chat. Get out of here. Why did I do that? Okay, alright. Run away, water. Leave. That room is the absolute worst in the dungeon, yeah. That room sucks. Oh boy, it's a joy pendant, which can randomly drop from enemies, so, yeah. Hooray. Oh, hold on. Why do I have bait out? I don't need bait. Wait. No, hold on. Like, come on. You need to do this right. Oh, hold on. I don't think I can actually do this. I wanted to put a I wanted to put a skull on a treasure chest. Wait, hold on. There we go. Ah, yes. We have ads coming up soon. We have a compass. I mean, that works too. Alrighty. Ads are about to roll. Alright, water. You can lower now. I want to get rid of these annoying choo-choos. Seriously? Annoying. Just let... There we go. They were close enough together. Good. Good riddance. I smacked them both and then ads started bothering everybody. Wait for it. Da 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 da. Sorry, it's not Rainbow Road, it's Rainbow Stairs. Da 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 da. Oh, look! A waterfall has been paused. And the water lowered so that, so it's a pain in the arse. You still get past this with the water lowered, it's just annoying. There we go. Seknika, welcome on in. I hope you're having a lovely time zone. We're doing some Legend of Zelda. Let's not be surprised here, alright? I'm good. Yep, there we go. Saw that coming. Got some legends here. I hope you're having a legendary start to the weekend. Having a decent evening. It's really cold here, though. Yeah, we had a pretty unpleasant morning. The wind chill reached minus 34 at a point, so... Things are supposed to get better now. I've got one thing of bait. Hey. I wasted my bait. Great. Go away, you dumb mice. Oh, sorry, rats. They're rats. Why does there have to be a cutscene every time? We're supposed to get down to a wind chill of minus 40. No thanks. No thanks. Those are nasty wind chills. Sunday into Monday, snow, lots of snow. I'll take the snow. I will take the snow over the extreme cold any day. There we go. Oh. Snow is needed. We're supposed to get 18 to 24 inches. Oh my goodness. Up to 2 feet of snow. Well, that'll definitely catch you up. And yeah, we don't want to be put on a, don't want to be starting off the year with a drought, that's for sure. Oh, seriously? That doesn't count? Okay, and then we put it here. Oh, that was a meteor, huh? People here are freaking out. Like they usually do for the first big freeze of the year. Yeah, you especially notice that when it comes to like people driving, which you should not be driving in these kind of conditions until the conditions have chilled out. If you're further north, then well, you should know how to winter drive. In general, you should know how to winter drive. It's just not everybody gets that practice. Yes. Unfortunately, we just respawned the annoying mice by doing this. There we go. That's how I open the door. Oh, we got delay. Boop. And boop. Doesn't matter how often it snows here in New York or how normal it is. Any big storm and all people scramble to get their milks, eggs, and beer from the store. Makes sense. I mean, getting prepared and all that stuff. And given less reason to have to go out in the middle of a bunch of snow. Sounds like a good plan. Essentials, of course. Yep. Storm chips, alcohol, and weed here. Oh my goodness. Storm chips is also a running thing with our weather team as well. I remember him talking about storm chips. Oh, speaking of Cheetos. I almost forgot I had these. Gothic, welcome on in. I hope you're having a lovely time zone so far. Also, my screen has sort of gone orange. That's why my light-in became unusual. Let me just shut that off. There we go. That's the kind of lighting we should be at. For me, I don't change anything, but now I drip the faucets and leave early for work. And those are good adjustments. For me, I don't even change anything now. I drip the tush and leave the tush for work and tush up. Okay, sectoral captain. All right, that's your priorities. Got a new phone finally. It's an upgrade for the same price as my old. Right on. It's always nice to have a new phone. I know sometimes... Oh, man. I overall, I don't like getting a new phone, but maybe that's just because I'm averse to change. Or maybe it's because every time I get a new phone, it comes with a bunch of bloatware I need to uninstall. You know what? Break. That choo-choo deserved that. Something tells me I have to carry this across. Never mind. I mean, that's a pretty great way of defeating them both. Ooh, what's this? It's a rainbow platform. Seeker of the goddess's guidepost. Press C or to call me and guide me to my place of truth. Oh, here we go. Wait. Wait, where am I supposed to bring you? Oh my goodness. As long as you don't break it, I get new phones. Yeah. Now I have a hat. No, a hat. A cat helping me keep warm. The only downside is the next side of weird angle. Oh gosh. How am I getting a new phone as long as I don't crunch it between a car door and unable to make sure you get all of your data? Nope, couldn't be me. Nope, not at all. Nope, never happened. Not me listening and chilling in here, listening to K-pop and exploring in Hightail. I'll have to find gold. Oh my goodness. Where am I guiding this statue? There's literally no place for me to place it. Guide you to where? Oh, second cat. I have a drop-in issue and cases are expensive. Oh, yeah. Gonna have to try and get more rest. Hope its ibuprofen kicks in. Hopefully. Have a good rest, Dark Dragon Warrior. Hopefully your rest is high quality, or as high quality as your body will allow it. And hopefully it goes uninterrupted. And hopefully the ibuprofen does a good job at keeping any pain at bay. Oh yeah, best of luck best of luck tomorrow too. Or later today. Yeah, but where am I guiding this fella to? Oh, you know what? Throw him to the other side. No, apparently. Apparently, that was not the solution. Man, these cryptic rooms. What is up with these cryptic rooms? No. This gap is also too large. What am I supposed to do here? Got a response back from Twitch. Hopefully it wasn't an AI one, because I swear some of the answers I get from Twitch are like, wow. Wait, hold on. Can I jump this gap? I can jump this gap. Can I jump this gap with, Yes. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay, go this way. I wonder if they actually found like a issue that they had to fix from their end. Whoop. No? Where the heck am I even supposed to move this fella to? I don't like when they like nondescript puzzles like this. Connection was automatically flagged and temporarily blocked to preventive use. This could sometimes be the result of users on the connection appearing abusive in chat. That sounds like an AI template thing that they just copy and paste. So Twitch is just being, they're just being stupid again. That doesn't surprise me. Twitch is being useless. Surprise. Friggin' Twitch ticketing system. It's because you're using your stupid AI to automatically take enforcement on stuff that doesn't need enforcement. Twitch really needs to pull their heads out of their arses and stop over-relying on your freaking AI. You can let it take care of all the ViewBot vendor garbage and all that stuff. That's fine. Although, really, you could just use a filter. You don't need an AI for that. But, like, come on. have actual people look into these cases because... Oh my goodness. Like, last time I submitted a ticket to Twitch, I even specifically said, do not give me an AI response like you did last time. Because that last response felt very AI-like. Actual staff member, please. Thank you. Someone can go and chat and spam a forbidden word, but God forbid. I need a fiber art. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Are we getting Twitch? I'm almost certain it was their dumb AI stuff that did that. Where am I supposed to place this bloody statue? To my place of truth. Where the heck is this fella's place of truth? Where is the sound delay? It is in the toilet. And when you need to speak to a person and some robot's like, I can help you now. It's like, nope, you can't. Person, yeah, exactly. Okay, is this the place of truth? No? Where's the place of truth? Or is this entire room a lie? It is possible that this entire room might be a lie. Did I place it on the wrong pixel?
Break!
What? Where am I supposed to put it over here? Big Hightails tell me to go to bed. I can't connect to the server. Oh, gosh. Oh, let's make sure we don't have, I'm just going to make sure that there's no maintenance going on it. Quick check. Nope, no mentions of that. Might just be randomly disconnecting. There has been some... Oh, it's down for everyone. Oh. Well, that's a bit of a problem. Although, I guess this would be a great time for, this would be a great time to, maybe, like, sneak some updates in. Push some updates in? Oh, lovely. Hey, is this the place of truth? No? This entire room is a lie? Hold on. I think... Okay, there we go. Why can't I just follow you through? Why do you get reset? All right, now we've completed this room. I think this will be where we wrap it up. Omega attacked with a cannon. 13 lands a decent attack for 3 damage. Everyone has access to infinite fruit. Oh, that's the excuse this time. Guys rolled a 16 with the spear and landed it for... Oh, there's the dollars one again. $5. Yes, $5. All right. Oh my goodness, yeah, Udon. Udon starting high till. Oh my goodness. Udon will probably get past us real fast. Finds iron straight away. Starts with iron. Skip. Oh my goodness. Let's learn this. There we go. Am I not in the right spot? Yes. Oh, there we go.
That
The command melody. There we go. We'll be using it in the next room. My king beyond the doors, control them and guide them to the places of truth, open the path to the gods. Okay. Oh yeah, the next room we want to go to is over here. I'm gonna hit save. And this will be where we leave it off at. One more delay reset, apparently. We went a little past 11 because I started a little late, but I also don't want to go too far past midnight because I don't want to be too noisy in the household today. Oh. Okay, let me just close this. I'm going to take a look at who I can send you off to.
Water!
Some water. Don't mind if I do. Oh. Are we going to... Is this device going to power off? Thank you. Device refuses to power off. It wants to stay on. It wants to learn. It wants to get to know me better. Thanks for the hydrate. I appreciate it. Everybody else, if you haven't hydrated in a while, let's get some hydration in. Learn the game I'm playing is also a board game. Who'd have thunk? Oh my goodness. It's down for everybody. Yeah. So apparently Hytale is down, or at least the server is down. Let me take a quick look at Steam too. Maybe we got an issue further up the pipeline. Okay. Who can I send you off to? Make a solo world. I do have a solo world right now, actually. What's that? Maybe I'll have to give it a try there. Da, 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 da. Oh, wait. I have to check the actual launcher. Right. Anyway, who to send you off to? Oh. Hightail has an update? Is that why it's asking? No new patch notes. Okay. I am going to close that for now because I've got to figure out who to send you off to. Okay, I think a lot of the people on my files list are people I have sent you off to recently. I'm going to take a look here. So, all filters off, raids. And Doug put it down earlier for the update that dropped today. Okay. I think I've rated Church in French recently. Somewhat recently. Have I rated you over there? Last month. I think it's been long enough. How about over there? Last month, really? Been that long? Nope, 6 days ago. Okay. I think I know who to send you off to. Oh, you know what? I think it's been a while since I've sent you guys over to Sailor Sugar Plum, who is apparently playing Animal Crossing. All right. That sounds like a nice chill time. Let's see if I can get that started. It's time for me to go for the time being. Usually I go until 11, but I bumped it forward a little here. But I don't want to be too noisy in the household tonight. Here. Let's get us... Nope, not that button. Not that button. This button. I'm going to send you guys over to Sailor Sugar Plum. Congratulations to the top 3. You get bonus gold pieces to use in future sound commands. I'd like to thank you for joining, everybody, whether you're here in full, in part, whether you're active, whether you're lurking somewhere between. It's all greatly appreciated. The first raid message is for subs. And the second raid message is for anyone to use. Feel free to use either or. Heading on over there. Have a nice, chill time over there. Once again, thank you so much for joining, everybody. It was fantastic to have so many legendary people here. Hopefully, next week we'll be able to stick to the 6 p.m. stuff. Now, I still have a stream tomorrow before we go into the following week. Tomorrow, we're going to be playing some Outbreak. 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Look forward to that. Should be a nice full 5-hour stream. Next week, on Wednesday, we're going to be continuing Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Next, Thursday, I think we'll probably be doing more Hightail. Planet Coaster is going to be taken over once we're in February on Thursdays, so... But yeah, next week, Hightail, 6 p.m. Mountain Time on Thursday. And next Friday, we're going to be continuing Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker HD, and FaceTuber mode. Look forward to that. Next Saturday will be the monthly racing. So Mario Kart World and Kirby's Air Riders. All right, everybody, take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye. We'll see you later. Keep being yourselves.
Delicious.